Hello and welcome back to episode 24 of Red Redemption. My name is John. This is Toronto FC and MLS, and we're about to play the third qualifying round, second leg against Pacific FC, and then we've got first round matchup against Pachuca, which should be really interesting. Last time out, we played New York City. 4-0 demolition of New York City. Mehdi Laris gets his first hat trick. Richie Larea gets a rare goal, but we basically just destroyed these guys. There's not much else to say, really. It was a pretty one-sided matchup. 15-3 in shots, 60% possession. We just dominated the whole match. We'll have a look at these goals here. Here's a pass from Boysgard out right to Aro. Our man, Laris, with a beautiful header, bottom corner, for his first goal. And he just went on a rampage in this game. Man of the match performance. Another headed goal here from Laris off a corner from Brissenden. And this one might be Larea's goal. Or is it? Bang. Bottom corner. Hat trick for Mehdi Laris. 79-minute hat trick. And Larea tops it off for our fourth here. Cross from Mavinga. Larea knocks it down, and a very nice finish on that one, too. So we just destroyed NYCFC. They're struggling this season. So great performance going into the Canadian Championship third round. Oh, I'm excited. We're going to get through here by the looks of it. We're up 3-0 on aggregate. We just got to play solid in this game. This is the lineup to start out with. I'm going to bring in Schaffelberg for this one. We've got Petrozzo on the bench, some Canadian players. Osorio's going to start. He's our talisman in this competition. And we've got Beaulieu in net, Jason Beaulieu. So today, just getting some of the Canadian guys in. Also, to note, guess who's back? Valon Berami is fit again from his long injury layoff. So we're going to ease him back in. Maybe we'll see a cameo from for the Canadian Championship, and then maybe in the Pachuca game as well we can get him in. So he's our destroyer midfielder that Frazier is so gracefully occupying at the moment in that position, partnering with Pozuelo. But I'd love to get Bayrami in. He hasn't had many games, really. I think he played 5 times. Played well in those games, but unfortunately injured. So we are going to go into the match here against Pacific. And we'll get into the team talk in a second. We'll go into the dressing room. They always want to challenge where they left off every time. Should we say it again? Make sure we win the match. There you go. Tunnel interview. It's not the best weather. How do you think the conditions will affect the performance? It doesn't look too bad to me. What is the weather right now? Does it say anywhere? No. Bah. Complacency or worry? A little bit. Yeah. We got to keep it focused in this match. We're up 3-0 comfortably at the moment to a lower level team as well. We're at home though. Boysgard's left out, just a rotation really. Yeah. Bayrami is out. Yes, he's not quite ready just yet. So here we go. Team's marching out. Looks like a pretty full stadium. Maybe not quite, but we're going to hopefully get through to the next round here in the Canadian Championship. Never say never, I guess, but doesn't look like Pacific's going to offer much of a threat in this competition compared to us. All right, Simon with the free kick here. Schaffelberg picks it up. Knocked down by Akinola to Frazier. Out wide to Larea. Larea is sprinting into space. Can he get the cross? No. Tackle by Chung. But he gets the ball back. Osorio. Laris. Schaffelberg. Blocked. Ooh, good save by Village. And we get a corner out of that one. Osorio with the corner. Whipped in a little bit long. Chung heads it away. And Pozuelo chases after it, but nothing happens. Throw in here. Baldissimo to Verhoeven. Inside to Al-Gamdi. Baldissimo. Dribbling in. Oh, Schaffelberg takes it away. Ooh, giveaway, though, to Nezovic. Oh, no. Seaman almost gives up a goal there. Bit of a messy scramble on defense. Okay, whipped in by Seaman now. Tried to get Osorio, but he was intercepted. Liam Fraser will pick up the scraps and recycle it again. Schaffelberg. Inside to Pozuelo. Back to Seaman. Mavinga. Coming down the left. To Pozuelo, back and forth. To Osorio. Probing around, looking for some space here. Fraser, can you get it out wide? Lorea's in space. Cross. Ooh, headed over by Schaffelberg. That's a goal kick. Corner for TFC. Whipped in by Osorio. Laris. Nearly. Not quite. Still 3-0 on aggregate. 20 minutes gone. Another corner for TFC. Osorio now. To Thier. And it's just over again. Can't quite get those headers down. Throw in here. Chung to Reynolds on the left. Nezovic to Chung in space. Blasco. Ooh, over the top to Reynolds, but he was just a little bit overshot and he's offside. Throw in here Lorea. Osorio. Lorea. To Fraser. Cuts across to Pozuelo, and Schaffelberg's trying to take on his man, Baldissimo, with the tackle. But Mavinga is there behind him. Comes inside. Across to Akinola, but he loses out to Chung. Thier heads it down again. Good interception. TFC's going back the other way. Still going with Mavinga. Oh, and he's fouled, and that's a penalty. Blatant penalty. Baldissimo trips Mavinga. And I think Pozuelo is going to step up for this one. He is. And he scores. Bottom corner. 1-0 TFC. 4-0 on aggregate. We are cruising into, I believe it's the quarterfinals after this, the Canadian Championship. Pozuelo with a cool finish. Throw in here. Seaman. Mavinga. To Osorio. Inside to Pozuelo. And another goal. Wow. Great finish by Pozuelo on that one. And we're up 2-0. Let's have a look at this. Mavinga holds it to Osorio with a 1-2 to Pozuelo. He just one touch hits it. Top corner. What a finish by Pozuelo. Unbelievable. Kickoff here by Village to Schaffelberg to Pozuelo. Out left to Mavinga. But he loses out. Baldissimo collects, goes back the other way, gives it away to Seaman. Akinola. Akinola again. Lorea, he's going to get the cross in. Cross to Pozuelo. Shoots. Oh, amazing. Amazing. What was that? Like a 4-minute hat trick? That was a hat trick, right? For pause? Pretty sure. Akinola to Lorea. Crosses across the top of the box. And he just hammers it. Unbelievable hit. Oh my goodness. 13-2 in shots. 3-0. 6-0 in aggregate. And it looks like we are cruising into the next round. Everybody's complacent. Focus. Focus, people. Keep focused. Yes. All right. I think Did it say 3? Yeah. Pozuelo, hat trick in the first half. Amazing stuff. All right. Does anyone need a rest? Mavinga maybe. Patrick Bray's on 92. We'll leave it at that, I think, for the time being. Village resets for Pacific. We got a presser here. Laris is running after him. Nakajima Ferran knocks it down to Dupuis. Nothing comes. Throw in here. Simon to Larea. Crosses in, but to nobody. Village collects that one. We've won 100% of our tackles in this game so far. It's an interesting stat. They're swapping around their strikers a little bit. Reynolds is playing up top now. Yeah, he's on loan from us, Brian Reynolds, but it doesn't look like he's very effective in this game, although we haven't given him much. And Frazier goes inside to Pozuelo, to Osorio, to Schaffelberg. He's going to challenge him, but he's fouled on the edge of the area. Baldissimo looks like he's going to get a card, and he's sent off for a bad tackle there. Unlucky for Pacific. Zebi with the throw. Al-Gamdi blocked. Starotzik. Al-Gamdi. Zebi crosses into Nakajima Ferran, and they get a goal back. 6-1 on aggregate. Good for them to actually score. Look at this. Just over the top there. And a nice cross. Nakajima Ferran is a decent prospect, I think. Interesting stuff. He's on a 7.2 now, Nakajima. 77 minutes gone. Simon to Mavinga. Inside to Osorio. Pozuelo. Simon again on the right. Sorry, the left. Pozuelo. Akinola. But it fluffs his shot a little bit there. All right, let's have a look at everyone's condition. Pozuelo's tired. Osorio's tired. Mavinga's very tired. Okay. Gonna bring on Patrick Bray for Mavinga. Anyone else? Maybe for Pozuelo. It's not really his position. You want him in the ball-winning midfielder role. Does that work better? Maybe. Anything else? I'll leave it for now. So Bayrami's going to get a cameo here. All right, going to make my last sub. Nothing much happened, so Osorio's going to come off for Petrazzo. He'll get a little cameo, Petrazzo. He's hardly played at all. I don't know if we'll keep him next season or not. He doesn't look like a superstar, really. He's more of just a fringe player or emergency backup. Akinola now into Bayrami. Finally gets on the ball. Frazier tries to cross it, but he loses out. Nakajima Ferran there. Intercepted again to Larea. Simon. Outside to Schaffelberg. Schaffelberg's going to dribble, but he loses the tackle there. Back again to Bray, who's going to drive inside. Ooh, Frazier loses out to Campbell. Frazier's on a yellow. Crosses back, but a bad pass. They almost give it away, but that's the end of the game. 3-1 final, 6-1 aggregate. We're through to the next round. Let's go congratulate the guys. Good stuff. I wonder who we're playing in the next round here. We win. First leg triumph. Pozuelo man of the match. Reynolds, he played okay. Not really. Let's see. Can we go forward? Who's the next round? Liam Fraser is suspended for one match for 2 yellow cards in the competition, so he'll miss the next match, which is not great for a quota. But I could bring on Petrazzo, play Osorio a bit deeper, maybe, in the next round. Let's see. Just trying to see if we can figure out our in the Canadian Championship before we go to the Pachuca game. Nothing. Oh, does it say in the schedule? Okay, it's either going to be Vancouver or Halifax, and it doesn't look like they've played yet, and it's a semifinal. So, third round. Well, they've already played. So Vancouver's, maybe they haven't played their second leg yet. They're up 3-0. Looks like Vancouver. So that should be our next round matchup in the Canadian Championship. All right, I'm just going to switch up the lineup now for the game against Pachuca. Just got to rotate some of the Canadian guys out of here. We'll try Boysgard out on the left again. He's like an inverted winger. We could try that. He's natural in those positions. He just hasn't played very well on the left side this season. I'm not sure why. Could be just the roles around him don't really work out. But I haven't tried him on an inverted winger yet, so we'll try that. Who else are we missing? We bring on Patrick Bray at left back. Oro's better as an attacking fullback, and I'll put Bray on support. Although I think we're going to have to play balanced against Pachuca. I don't really know them very well. They're probably going to play a different style than we do. Birami's on the bench. He'll stay there again. Anyone else I want to bring in? Brian Miller. I've got Brizendine here. I think this is our strongest lineup, though. I really like Akinola this season. I keep playing him over Gallardo. He's played pretty good. 6.81. I wonder if Gallardo's better. 7.0. Could start him, maybe. He hasn't had a game for a while. And Akinola lately, pretty good form, whereas Gallardo is not. So that's kind of what happened. So, yeah, we'll stick with this. This is our lineup going into the Leagues Cup, I believe is what it's called. Leagues Cup first round. Do we have a logo? What do we do? Who else is in the Cincinnati, New England, from the MLS, Red Bulls, Vancouver, San Jose, Kansas City, Minnesota. And we've got Santos Laguna, Pachuca Pumas, Monterrey, Tigres, America, Cruz Azul, and Chivas. It's going to be tough against the Mexican teams. Interesting competition. I like this. Better than the CONCACAF Champions League. Although we got more countries than that. So it's just USA versus Mexico in this competition. Matty Laris came second in Player of the Week voting. Great game. Hat trick against New York City. So fully deserved. All right, here we go into the game against Pachuca for the Leagues Cup first round. And we kick off. We're at home at BMO Field today. We'll see how we match up against these guys. It looks like some of the MLS sides have already beaten some of the Mexican sides, so I wonder how even the competition is in this now. Second season in Chicago was the champions last year. It's the first time we're in it, though. Corner kick here for Pachuca. Davila to Fernandez to Guzman, and a save by Bono. Good save. Davila with a corner again. Whips it into Guzman, headed away. Villa knocks it down to Aguirre. Ooh, Murillo takes it over. We're pressing them hard, trying to push them out. Frazier with a foul there, though. Going to set some opposition instructions. Just maybe mark the striker. Davila, Guzman, Villa. They could all be dangerous players. Not sure which one to really close down. Maybe Villa. I think I've been seeing him more in the first half. So we'll go for corner kick TFC now. Osorio whips it in. Guzman heads it away. Aquinola picks that up. And it's blocked. Corner kick again. Osorio just before halftime. Knocked away. And Rodriguez is in a foot chase with Aquinola, but Aquinola wins out, picks it up, passes inside to Thier. Frazier to Pozuelo to Boisgard, who shoots just wide. That's about the only chance I've seen in the first, almost the entire first half. 42 in shots, getting possession, but we're not really creating any chances at the moment. Let's go talk to the team. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. And let's have a look at the tactic here. Aquinola's playing poorly. Laris is getting nothing. None of these guys are getting anything because Aquinola's played even worse, I think. I wonder. Might switch to the other tactic, maybe. Take off Aquinola. What can we do? Boisgard down here. Frazier here. We do have Bayrami on the bench, which could help. Interesting. Defensively, we're okay. I'll try that. Bayrami on for Frazier. He'll play a half. See if we can get his match fitness up a bit. All right, Pachuca to Villa. Ball forward, but to nobody there. Throw in here to TFC. Auro to Laris. Inside to Pozuelo. Laris crosses into Aquinola, but it's saved by Blanco. Goal kick. Intercepted by Osorio. Passes out wide to Bray. To Mavinga. Back to Bray. Pozuelo. Forward to Laris. Inside to Pozuelo, who's going to whip it all the way out to the right side. Can't speak. Oh, and a goal from Laris. I ruined the call, but we got the goal. Oro to Laris. For Laris' 10th of the season. He's finally starting to score goals now. 1-0 TFC. And we look pretty good for that 1-0, I think. We played fairly solidly. Not a lot of offense, but we finally got something going here. This game's been kind of devoid of highlights, not particularly exciting. Lopez to Villa. Inside to Fernandez. Blocked. Guzman, he hits it over. Still nothing for Pachuca. Going to make a change and bring off Pozuelo. I'm going to have to switch on Brizendine for Pozuelo and switch around Osorio just to get him into the game. 80th minute, I might make another substitution here just to save some legs. So we've got a game in 2 days against Cincinnati, I think. So Larea will come on, and we'll go from there. Throw in to Pachuca. Herrera to Guzman. Back to Murillo. Benedetti out wide to Herrera, who's in tons of space out there. Gets across, and Mavinga heads clear. Aguirre, Lopez, and a save by Bono. That is a corner for Pachuca, I think. Pachuca, sorry. Lopez with the corner. Whips it in. Headed away by Laris. Good header by Laris there. Forward getting back and defending. Brizendina going for a run. We're going to switch to defensive. Three minutes left. Throw in here. Herrera to Yara. Aguirre and a save by Bono. Ooh, we are clinging to life on this one. So, how many defensive players do we have? Let's put Bray on defend. Larea can defend a fullback. That should be enough. Corner kick, Lopez. Thier heads it away. Boys guards after that. Lopez back into. Dangerous, but we're holding on here. 1-0 at the moment. Last 15 or so seconds. Mavinga back to the keeper, out wide, and kicks it out to touch for that one. That was strange. Maybe it's windy. I don't know. Lopez, Guzman. Nothing comes to it. Throw in again. Lopez, Fernandez. Ooh, headed away. And is that it? That's it. 1-0. Victory for TFC over Pachuca in the League's Cup. First round. Good stuff. Good victory, I'd say, against a team we didn't really know. We've got Cincinnati in like 2 days. No rest at all, really. Fortunate to beat Pachuca. Yeah. Whatever, media. Fortunate. Anyways. Cincinnati on Saturday. It is Wednesday. Got a couple days to rest. What does the training look like? Might need a rest in here. Calendar. What day are we on? Wednesday recovery. Distribution. Yeah, we got a bit of rest. That'll be okay. Get a little sesh in the morning. That should be good for the Cincinnati game. So next episode, we'll come back for the Canadian Championship semifinals against likely the Vancouver Whitecaps. And then after that, we got League's Cup quarterfinal. So maybe we'll squeeze that in. I don't know if I'll split it into 2 episodes, maybe, because we got maybe both legs in 1 episode, and then the next one we can do the League's Cup. That might be good. And then there's not much left of the season. And we're still top right now in the East. 2 games in hand for Atlanta, though. They are nipping at our heels, 6 points back. They've got a better goal difference, so we've got to be careful. We want to win the Supporter Shield. Also, Portland is right on our tail as well. And right now, they've got it with the goal difference. So our goal form early in the season is coming to bite us now a little bit, unless we can maintain the form and somebody can drop points. We don't play any of those teams for the rest of the season, so it's not really in our hands. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll get something. I want some sort of trophy. I could win this League's Cup. I could win the Canadian Championship. We could win the MLS Cup still. Supporter Shield, Eastern Conference. Everything's up for grabs. We're not out of anything yet. So, again, and this is Red Redemption, and my name is John, Toronto FC and MLS, and I will see you next time. Peace.